Hello my dudes, dudettes, and everything in between, and welcome back to Clive Games. We are picking up right where we left off. We just got done with Hockey Manor, and we almost let the tank die. That was planned, totally planned. Um, but now we have to go back and talk to that old guy who actually asked us to do this. So we gotta report to him, and we're just gonna continue on with our story. Easiest way there. The Lancer's Guild. We get new gear. We got some new gear. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. It could be worse. It could be much, much worse, in all honesty. You return. What sights awaited you within the manor? What was become of Lady Adamine? You must tell me all. So, she went so far as to consort with devils. What was I could have done more to prevent her fall? May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold what the woe they have brought upon others. I can promise that. I can definitely promise that. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. This is true. It matters not, wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am and a better to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Now, unlike the last guy back when Buscaron asked us to investigate a traitor, I actually believe this old man that he's gonna turn himself in. I really do believe so. We good. We good. Yeah, man, that's actually a grotesque idea. The lady was cutting up other women's faces just because she was depressed about her own. And now we're back to talk to our favorite person, Minfilia. Welcome back, Clive. Full glad am I to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the Twelveswood? Oh, you know, murdered a people here, slew some beasts there, 2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that the Scions are too few to protect the realm against the threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world the Ascians might exploit. We may have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Fair enough. And Surecast. This ability, well, technically it's trait. What is it? It's one of the shared abilities between all the magical DPS. But every class has a knockback prevention. Basically, a lot of times in dungeons there'll be moves that the bosses do that pushes you back or moves you whatever, and a good majority of them you can ignore that effect by activating Surecast. It doesn't last long, it's only 6 seconds long, so you gotta be very careful about when you do it. But it does make sure that through most of those things you will not move, so you can keep casting, keep attacking, whatever. I'm going to move it right here. I'm going to keep that right there so I know when it's ready. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions on a new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okie dokie, so now our new task, where are we gonna go? Is to hunt the Primal Titan. Yeah. He's an asshole. Plain and simple. Slight spoiler warning. Back when I first fought him, it was back when I was still playing with the mouse and keyboard, and it was one of the most difficult fights ever. Like, oh my god. And I'll explain why when we actually get to him. But oh my god, if you're not used to moving with whatever you're using, mouse, keyboard, or controller, get used to it really quickly. No matter what class you are, you're going to need to learn how to move pretty soon. Pretty soon, because Titan's not nice. No. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Aha. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increased numbers from Ogamora. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Clive. On behalf of Lumensa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Clive personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagan and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned to. I feel like she said the word too. But they were long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls, blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own land and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Luminsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with great care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Lumensa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Clive? Sure. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenoska. Why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you should ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. And warning, this is going to be another long list of missions that is less than desirable, but it's a little bit funnier to some regard. Alright, Lower Lenoska. But I like Isla. She basically was calling out the admiral, saying, well, it's kind of your fault they're doing this. And she's right. She is absolutely right. But, you know, can't be too real with people, otherwise, oh my god, you just offended me. Oh, my feelings. Nah. The commander took it in stride. But if y'all remember the voice of Commodore Commander Merwib, the leader of the Maelstrom, when I first heard her voice, it took me forever to figure out where I heard that voice. But if you've ever played Dragon Age 2, the same woman does the voice acting for the leader of the Templars, the Commander Meredith. I know the last name Meredith. Knight Commander Meredith. Yeah, that's it. They share the same voice, and it was just like, oh my god. It just made me all giddy. I was like, oh. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or three. Yeah. Gonna say something, adventurer? Or just keep staring, huh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you, considering yourself lucky, mate. All Trekdom was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? How'd you defeat Titan? How did you get to Titan? So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a Primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Tidus, aye? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took, and when you hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh, just like that. Not exactly what I was looking for. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Tidus. Yes. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the mill just south here. Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Okay, sure. I'm curious how long it'll take some of y'all to figure out what's going on. If you've never seen this game before, or if you've never played this part, let me know what you think. I don't know how far we're gonna get, so I'm not gonna try and spoil anything. God, I love Ifrit. Holy crap, you're a big boy. Oh, and we just did a hunting log. That's funny. That's one of the beginning ones too, back from like level 1 to 10. That was easy. Me and Ifrit took made quick work of them. Oh, hey, Y'shtola! Ah, so the BCs are dead, are they? Nice work, adventurer. Save me the hassle of never mind. Tractol appears to be ignoring you. Oh, we can't have that. I'm the center of attention anywhere I go. Not in real life, though. What, you still asking about how we beat Tidus? I don't know, adventure. It was a pretty risky strategy, the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles would rely upon. Yeah, trust me, I got it. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Go-Boo. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, why don't you try heading due west and stand lookout in case a Go-Boo comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Tidus. Yeah, when I first found out what this was leading to, I was equal parts amused and frustrated. Let me know when y'all figured it out in the comments, because I'm really curious if y'all can figure it out before I did. That was super easy. Hopefully that new headgear is better than this. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to skip that. I'm sorry. Didn't think you had it in you, adventure. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. It took me like 3 seconds. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Tell you our secrets, Gonna wear it because I like the circlet. Tractol remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread Primal Tidus. It's not Tidus. Why? So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew really? He's got a chocobo chick on his face. Why? I mean, chocobo chicks are cute, but why your face? Tractol, are you in here drinking again? If you are, that Go-Boo had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractol who slew the Go-Boo? Or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractol, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Well, see, Tidus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin I've ever heard. It really is. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominson way. Tractol, if you don't slay that Go-Boo, you may consider your contract revoked. Yeah. I'm just kind of like, well, oh well. I love that. It's his own damn fault for pretending to be someone he's not. I'm not gonna cover for him. Why should I? Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Gooboo's Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheap. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. All hells. Blah 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 blah. AKA, I guess we're going to poison a rock. Oh, F you. If I was a scholar, that wouldn't be a problem. Oh, hello. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put something down. Damn it. Oh, come on, please. That's okay, Ifrit. You go and work on that, boulder. 10 seconds till self-destruct. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah! We beat a boulder, the strongest enemy of the entire game. Alright, I admit it, I lied about being the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbing, Tractome. God, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by the folk I asked to work for, and I panicked. See, that last job I had at Casa del Sol, there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. And when I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them. But you wouldn't believe me, so I look, his name is Weiscott, alright? Weiscott. He'll tell you how to defeat Tidus. Or whatever the hell the thing's name is. He still gets it wrong. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. It's only fair. About that. But, yep. Back when we went here to Casa del Sol to get the scholar class, on my way there I went ahead and got the Aetheryte for Casa del Sol. So, good thing I did, because hey, I get to automatically quick travel here, and that's what's that? Levy to Casa del Sol. Okay, that's Levy. And now this is the real member of the company of heroes this time, thank God. Arden, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risk, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives will be forfeit, we will not abandon Limso to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you to Ogomora on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigeru's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. You imagine words can sway me, girl. If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomora. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet, much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use this time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsolomensa hangs in the balance. Alrighty, I think we got just a little bit more time, so let's go ahead and start our Company of Heroes delivery boy missions. Wise Guy would like to verify that you are not a complete fraud. Oh no, I just have this Ifrit behind me, following me. That's all. Master Gigeru's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Alright, sounds simple enough. Yeah, a cool thing they added when Stormblood came out was the ability to swim. They didn't have that before, so you can actually go to those little islands now. It's really cool. But I didn't know that. I started near the end of Stormblood, so I didn't get the pleasure of playing before that. Oh, okay. Oh, the poor thing, it looks so depressing dead. Oh my god. But let me show you the swimming. Yes, I know, we just hopped into sea salt water with our book. Don't kill me, book lovers. Don't kill me, please. It gets worse, trust me. I'm going to torture those of you who love books. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Yep, right there. Unless you think me overcautious for testing you this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served the Company of Heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Can't imagine who he's talking about. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talent. But that's all I got time for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As we should we should be getting not close, but we shouldn't be too far off from another dungeon. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.